Sisters! Mum! Alright. Yeah. I don't want to get all heavy and serious, but it's war. Sorry about that. Not much we can do about that. Here's bad news. Sorry about that. I suppose I should introduce myself better. I did actually ask earlier on not to be introduced by name, so thanks very much for that. Blowing my cover in public, in front of everyone, that's brilliant. It's going to help a lot. I'm being followed, and I've asked him not to tell everyone my name because I'm being pursued relentlessly in a series of irritating text messages and phone calls. The phone call specifically from Arnold Schwarzenegger's soundboard on the internet. Have you heard those? It's intolerable. 3 years, right? 3 years persistently, every month, every couple of months. Is it Detective Kimball? Yeah, on and on and on. These irritating Arnold Schwarzenegger messages, driving me to the point of distraction. It's awkward, in fact. It's embarrassing. I'm not the only person suffering with that. In fact, it's easier to see you this way. Although you can see me as well, I didn't think of that. Anyway, there's another agent up the north of England with me as well, also on the front line. She's been being harassed left, right and centre. Secret Agent Choc Chip Muffin is her code name. Obviously I'm going to give away the real name. And she's on the front line up there in Lincoln. In York, rather, or something. That's really clever as well, isn't it? Okay, so Megan's up there in Lincoln, doing the best she can to fight the good fight. But she keeps getting harassed by a text message as well. She is being harassed by somebody who's trying to ransom deal with her. She's trying to get, they're trying to get her, I don't know, a box of money out of her, a suitcase full of cash. She's told me this 2 weeks ago. She had to change her mobile phone number because they kept sending her this message, the same message over and over again. Box of money to the following location. She didn't tell me where, not that I'm particularly bothered anyway. Or we'll kill your baby. So she changed her phone number over. I mean, it's beyond me how people would come up with this sort of a bizarre idea like that. She doesn't have a baby. Why would you do that? The only solution I could come up with, and it makes perfect sense to me when you think it through, there is a gigantic and terrifying artificial intelligence living within the internet somewhere, waiting to come out and hoping to kill us off one by one via a series of irritating messages and phone calls. I'm convinced of it, so watch out for that sort of crap. If you get these kind of things happening on your mobile phone, you know what it is. So, why am I dressed a little bit like Che Guevara, right? That was the plan of the outfit. You probably picked that up, right? Bit military, the kind of beret, yeah, the shades that I took off so I could reveal my secret identity to you a little bit more stupidly. Okay, I dress like this because I think you should use icons, for one thing. I mean, Che's an icon, right? Everyone's seen him on a t-shirt, on a CD cover. Brilliant. I'm really going to remember him for the things that he stood up for most of all. Rock music. Che Guevara was an icon because of his revolutionary things, right? I mean, his revolutionary tendencies, his acts, his boldness, his amazingness. I think you should follow the footsteps of your heroes, personally. Che is one of them. He lived on the edge, he was a revolutionary, died in the dirt, and he had asthma, which I can relate to, so I feel... I get this horrible feeling you guys are laughing at the wrong bit. Both insulting and patronising, it totally stands in the front in the way of the cause, right? The point is here, you can laugh at some of the shit that was obviously a joke, right? I got the little pattern of 3 things, you go, and then the punchline, but don't laugh at the bits where I'm actually trying to explain what's going on. Okay? We're clear on that, yes? Good. Alright, so Che, brilliant, good hero. Bruce Lee, another good hero for me. I like him. I think he was small, he was. He hurt himself, very bad back. I didn't do that on purpose, the very bad back, that sounded like a really horrible Chinese impersonation, it wasn't. He had a bad back, poor Bruce, I had a bad back too, so I can relate on that front too, with the arrogance thing. Another good hero, Jesus, big fan of Jesus. Jesus Christ, you know, he did his best, didn't he? He was a revolutionary as well. He was out there on the front line, crucified for it, and fighting the banks. Good plan, so I'm working on the same strategy myself. I'm going to take down these banks one at a time. You guys can follow this. I suggest you do. It's a long-term career plan for me. I'm going to come out here, talk to you guys, tell you what I'm doing, try not to make you laugh so that you think about it, and seriously think about it, because we're going to go out to the street one day, and we'll all be crawling through piles of bodies. There'll be bankers left and right kicking us, shooting at us. And I'll be on the front line, so you better look out for me, right? What I decided to do in order to keep you up to date on the whole campaign is keep a little diary, which I've got here. So, hold on a sec. This is the diary. We're all gonna die. She's got, we're all gonna die and I ain't gonna save you! Okay, sorry. Okay, right. I'm gonna keep you updated with my diary. Like, Che kept a diary as well, you know that, right? There was the motorcycle diaries, that film. With that good-looking guy from Spain, whatever his name is. And they kind of, you know, they re-embody his experience of travelling through South America and learning and being a revolutionary and what inspired him. So I figured they're going to want to know what inspired me at one point in the future, and they'll probably, I'm suggesting that they bury this somewhere so that when finally we do obliterate ourselves as a species, aliens will be able to land, dig it up, I'll leave clues, and they can open the steel box, read this diary, and learn something, which is what we're all here to do, right? So, this is what you're going to learn about the campaign so far. Day 1. Bollocks, I hate writing in diaries. Then there's a gap of about 2 weeks, and I put in day 2. Day 2. This is a bit more to the point. The end is nigh. I figured it's better to keep it concise. We're on the right track. No misadventure with that. Day 3. A little bit more information because I actually had something specific going on. On the way to the bank. End still nigh. As I said, I'll keep you updated on the campaign as we go along. What happened after was the whole bank thing, by the way, which is what's driving this whole big, momentous revolution we're all a big part of now. I'm sharing that feeling with you guys of a kind of collective energy of destruction and rampage that we're going to take to the streets, right? You with me? Yeah, there was some compliance there. All right, that's useful, that's useful. So what sparked off the last big assault, and I'll explain that briefly before I go, because I'm running short of time. I got a little problem going on with the bank. I don't go into it, you don't really need to know about that, but I have got a little bit of problem going on with the bank. Specifically the Halifax, specifically the one in Sheffield. And they provided me with a leaflet when I went in there last time. And reading through the leaflet, I don't know why I bothered reading through the leaflet because it didn't give me any information. On the back of it, it simply said, "Still not happy?" Question mark. Make what you want of that, but it drove me over the fucking edge. I was like, still not happy. I'm still not happy. Yeah, correct, I'm still not happy, bastards. So I went down there and I was ready. I was ready for conflict. I was ready to kick their asses. I got in the queue. I waited about 45 minutes. I was seen by quite a friendly person in a nice blue polyester outfit to match the polyester comfy chairs they've got decked out there to make you feel at home when you get to Halifax. That's what they want, right? Feel really nice and cosy. So, helpful lady assistant, she led me over to this wicked little booth where there's glass and a table and a phone and a computer, and put me straight in contact with customer services after only about 10 minutes. And guy on the other end of the phone, also quite helpful. And in the end, yes, they reinstated my overdraft. Success, that's one for us, right? That's one for us, so power up. Alright, cool. I think I'm probably about to head off. I can't quite tell, I never can. I always get this feeling I'm about to go, but I'm not quite sure. It's happening. But thank you very much for listening. I suggest, as I say, you keep in touch, you know, like keep your ears to the ground, your eyes on the ball, watch what's happening, and we'll take down another bank soon. Halifax, Sheffield is done. That's one in the bank for us.